Hey everyone, it is Mk6 Matt, and today I'm starting my video in the almighty Passat. This car really deserves a shout out for just being reliable and all around functional. If you guys have followed my channel at all lately, I really try to avoid working on my car in the winter for obvious reasons. But other than that, what you guys don't know is I have actually been cooking up a German dish of sorts. A German Wiener Schnitzel sausage, if you will. And finally, as of yesterday, that sausage has been cooked, you could say. So when we arrive home in the Passat, I will be showing you guys this German sausage. Alright guys, don't look now, but my mom is driving behind me. We've just arrived. Let's go see what my mom thinks. So Mom, what do you think about the new car?
It looks cute on the outside, but I heard it's gross on the inside. I don't think you need 3 cars right now.
And everyone, here it is. This, my friends, is what I ended up purchasing. Well, I actually purchased 2 of them. I'll get into that later. This is a 2001 Volkswagen Jetta TDI 5-speed manual. There are several reasons why I wanted one of these cars. First, I mean the obvious. The vehicle comes equipped with a 5-speed Wiener Schnitzel manual transmission. I've never owned a manual car. I want one. Now I have one. Next, this vehicle is a TDI turbo diesel injection. Also, apparently, it's Apple. I don't know who put this on there. We're going to be removing that. So yes, under the hood of this vehicle is a 1.9 ALH TDI motor, one of the most reliable motors that Volkswagen has ever produced. And I seem to have bought the most unreliable one, but we will get to that. Now, why in the world would I want a diesel vehicle? Some of you might not like what I just showed you, but I'm kind of obsessed. Diesels are actually more efficient than gas cars, and a similar spec diesel to a gas motor will actually make more torque, which is really interesting. And they're also more reliable, so when you're spending, not a whole lot on a vehicle, reliability is something you want to consider. As you can see, this vehicle comes equipped with Flintstone wheels. The tires are actually not too bad. But yeah, it's a Jetta TDI Apple Edition. Mileage, we're looking at somewhere in the range of 280,000 miles, which is quite a bit. But honestly, apparently for these ALHs, that ain't really that much at all. That's very common. I mean, all the ones I saw were over 200,000 miles. We've got some rust, but that is going to be fixed. These fenders are going in the garbage. Got some rot on the rocker panel. We'll see what we can do about that in the future. Not too concerned yet. It's a black car. Got some patina here on the roof. I really don't care what it looks like, though. That's not the point of this car. And if you're wondering about the undercarriage, honestly, it is shockingly clean under here. My next video will go more in depth on that. One major issue with this Volkswagen is that it is not set to W for wumbo, but we will fix that. Since it's a diesel, you can actually plug it into your wall with a power cord and heat up the block before you start it in cold conditions. Diesels typically have issues starting in cold conditions. We've got the weather techs, just like on my GTI. So, they're just made to be together. Even this one up top, too. Now, I know you guys already got a sneak peek of the interior, but let's just show you around it. The seats, honestly, not too bad. We've got leather here. This is like the top trim. It's a little gross, though. It really needs to be cleaned. We've got the cruise control and the steering wheel. Again, we've got that 5-speed manual. It's missing a few interior parts, but they will be replaced. More on that soon. It really definitely needs a good cleaning in here. In terms of headliner, for one of these cars, they all fail, so this is doing all right in my personal opinion. Got a nice rusty tweeter here. I'm gonna replace that, but hopefully it's not leaking somewhere. So as you can see, it's a mess under here. We've got push to start. Yeah, this is gonna have to be worked through. Popping the hood. Under here, as you can see, we have the almighty ALH. This motor needs a little bit of work. I'm not starting it for you guys today because it runs like crap. We've got a mega fuel leak coming from this injection pump. This EGR system is, you know, completely hosed. All this is all clogged with the intake manifold. It's probably got a vacuum leak. Also, funny story, this car used to be an automatic to the best of our knowledge. If you look through the Carfax, you know, this car actually spent its first 100,000 miles in Georgia. But, you know, about 100,000 miles later, we see on the Carfax, the transmission worked from a transmission shop for a valve body. If you know anything about transmissions, manual transmissions don't have valve bodies. So this thing had an automatic transmission in it at some point, and someone has swapped it over to manual, and they seem to have done a pretty good job. It does run and drive. It idles like crap, obviously, and it has a few other problems, which we will get into. In terms of shifting in the clutch, it actually feels really good. But yeah, as you can see, I've already pulled this off here to take a look at the whole EGR system, and it is just a mess. So I'm sure what all of you guys are wondering is, what's this whole deal with two cars for the price of one? This is the first car, obviously. 5-speed manual, you know, ALH TDI in black. And the second car is an automatic TDI in black as well. I don't have it here on the property. It's at my friend's house because there's no way that I was going to be allowed to keep it here. It doesn't run. The timing belt went and it blew up, but it is a parts car, and I basically got it for free along with this car. So, you know, later on I'll talk about everything that the parts car has that this car needs, but if you want the gist of it, fenders on each side, headlights. It's also got new taillights, not that I really need them. Got a working fuel door on that one too, and some miscellaneous interior bits as well. So all things considered, it kind of is a good deal in my eyes, at least, especially because I'm going to have a lot of fun learning to work on this thing, driving it, and making videos on it for you guys. But yeah, guys, I'm not even going to bother trying to start this car up. Here's a video of a running one. That's what it's supposed to sound like. It doesn't sound like that. But yeah, this is basically a project car. But she's got solid bones, as they say. So you know what? We're going to have some fun. And yeah, I'm excited. I hope you guys are too. Welcome to the Jetta TDI. I'm probably just going to refer to it as the TDI. Before any of this, though, we do have to fix the water pump on the GTI. I think I'm going to start on that today. This car has a slew of issues. I'm waiting on parts. Can't really work on it today. I still need to register it. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. And stay tuned on my channel in the future because it's going to be pretty exciting.